Throughout human history, people have played games. As man's intellect and technology have evolved, so too have the games he plays.
Definitely boys.
Guys?
Guys. I would say boys.
Alright.
Boys definitely play more video games.
Probably guys, but I think girls want to play just as much, but they don't want to get put into that category.
No, I do not, Mateo.
Yes, I play video games.
Not really, no.
Yeah, I do. Pretty good amount of time.
Personally, I don't have the patience to sit there and like play a game or sit in front of the TV all day. I'd rather be like moving or doing something else.
I definitely play video games.
So I play a ton of video games.
Unfortunately, as a person, yeah, I do.
I know there are girls that play video games, but I think the market's definitely centered towards men.
I would say so. I mean, I happen to like the sports video games, but a lot of males tend to like the sports-oriented games, or Call of Duties is huge among the male population, where females tend to prefer more of like artsy video games.
Yeah, there's a pretty big difference. I mean, girls do play video games, like, I know of a few, but it's like there's so many more guys.
Yes, definitely I see more of a male interest in video games. I mean, that doesn't mean there aren't females out there who are interested, but personally I see more of a male interest.
I would say that. I mean, granted, a lot of the population does play video games, however, there tends to be a certain, stigma, like, oh, video game players are kind of nerdy, quiet, introverted. But that doesn't mean, that's a generalized statement. It doesn't mean everybody's introverted who plays video games.
There is, to an extent, because, I mean, like, if you play a lot of video games and stuff, you'll probably at some point get branded like a nerd or a geek or whatever, and it's true that, like, a lot of guys and girls, to not be focused on one way, are like that, because, I'm kind of a nerd. I play video games, I like computers and stuff, but like, you don't have to be like in one social group to like video games. I mean, there's a lot of like jock dudes that are just like, oh, Call of Duty and stuff like that. Like, I mean, they appeal to a wide range of people, and they're good for like, even if they're not like your life, you can still enjoy video games. They're just like the toys for like any generation, really.
It's not that they're targeting men or they're targeting women. They're targeting a certain kind of guy that they think exists, which is someone who only likes specific kinds of games with specific kinds of interactions, specific kinds of storylines, and specific kinds of characters. Well, there's a lot of guys out there that don't have that interest. Much far from being a solitary act is the fact that we are connecting and growing and remembering and being inspired by the games that we've played together.